Okay, today I'm going to show you guys how to use virtual drives on your computer to mount disk image files and other kinds of files to them to be used like a normal CD drive. And I'm going to show you this through Daemon tools, so go to Google, type in Daemon tools, should come up. And when it does, this is their website. There's a bunch of versions of it. You can download any of them to trial. The light version is free if you download it, so whatever you want. I'm going to show you guys this Daemon Tools Pro Advanced. So you're just going to click download, and it's just going to download right to your desktop or whatever your save folder is. So after it's done downloading, just going to open it up and just go through the general setup. Trial license or paid if you want to buy it, which I don't think any of you do. Look up the advanced edition instead of the standard edition. Just gonna look at my drivers and hardware and stuff. Random features if you want the Windows gadget, what file associations you want it to install for, integrate with Windows Explorer. I'm just gonna do all these except that one and this top one because I don't really know what it is. SCSI pass-through direct layer is needed for advanced emulation. I don't have any SCSI, so do not want to install Dragons of Atlantis. Don't want them to see anything in my statistics. And then I'm just going to install. It's done, just run it. And you'll get this menu. Okay, so the first thing you want to do once you get into the actual program is you're going to want to go to the Virtual Device Manager. And there is 3 kinds of virtual devices you can install. A DT drive, a SCSI drive, and a IDE drive. And just to show you they all work, I'm going to install one of each. And it'll say updating your virtual devices. Look right in my computer. You have 3 new virtual drives added. And we don't need all 3, so I'm going to click off the SCSI and the IDE. I find the top one works the best. So after it updates, we'll be able to see that these top 2 are real, and there should be just one virtual drive left over. I only need the top one for right now. So I'm going to close out of this. So now we need to add an image to actually be mounted onto the drive. And I'm going to look around for a random image. We can mount Saints Row the 3rd. So it's going to come up in the menu right here, and you're going to want to right click it and mount the image. So give it a second. Now if you go into my computer, it looks like Saints Row is in the 3rd drive of your computer. If you open it up, all the files for the game are there. Go to setup, and it works just like a normal CD would. So that's just an example of something you can mount. So that's mainly what this program is used for, is mounting images to virtual drives. But it does have some other features to it. And one of them is converting images. You can just put in your images and then where you want to save them to. And if you look in here, you can save them as MDX, .mds, or ISO files. And you can put a password on it to encrypt it if you wanted to, or you can compress the data on it so it'll fit better. You can also make your own disk image, and that's basically where you just put a disk in an actual physical hard drive, and you point it to whichever hard drive it's in, or CD drive it's in, and then start it up in whatever format you want it to save to. And then you'd be able to pull that disk out, and you could potentially mount the new image file you just made to the virtual drive and never have to see that disk again. You can also burn images. And this is where you just put a blank CD in your actual CD drive, and you can tell image to be burned onto that CD, so you can have a physical copy of it if you want. And last but not least, there's the preferences. There's a tray agent you can use if you want. It's just a little guy down here you can click on and make it a little easier. Choose if you want it to auto start, auto mount images as soon as you click on them, color schemes, integration. So this is all the kind of files it can mount onto the drives. Context menu items. That's like the feature of having this come up when you right click on the actual drive in Windows Explorer. Just things to make it run easier for you. Confirmations, make sure you don't mess anything up. Proxy server, if you want to send your data somewhere through a proxy. I don't know why you would. Advanced, these are for like certain kinds of disks that have security on them, and they may be able to remove them, the security, so you can write the disk, but it's not always guaranteed. And yeah, that's about it. Pretty good program overall. I use it a lot when I download torrents, because a lot of torrents come in ISO. So if you didn't know how to do it, that's how you do it.